Greetings! Welcome back to my channel. Messages from Lexi, and I am elated because I finally feel decent enough and I finally have the time to do a bit more of an in-depth reading for you guys. So for today, we're going to talk about why are people drawn to you, why are they attracted to you. I have 2 strawberry fragrances y'all can choose from. Much love to those of you guys where you've been sticking with me, showing me love, showing me patience, showing me support, showing me graciousness. I really appreciate you guys. I love y'all, okay? Period. So with that being said, before I get to rambling, I'm going to show y'all the 2 fragrances you have to choose from, and then I'll jump into your reading. So number 1 is Strawberry Snowflakes. Yum yum. And then number 2 is Strawberry Pound Cake. Okay, I'm obsessed with the DNA of Strawberry Pound Cake, which is why I have Strawberry Snowflakes. But y'all, if you missed out on Strawberry Snowflakes, these are like 85% the same. Okay, so anyways, y'all, these are the 2 you have to choose from. This for pile 1, this for pile 2. If you've already chosen, that's phenomenal. Timestamps are down below. If you need some more time, that's totally okay. You can go back, pause, meditate, do what you need to do to pick the proper pile. Otherwise, I'm going to go ahead and jump into your readings. Greetings! Welcome pile 1, those of you guys who chose Strawberry Snowflakes. I'm going to start off with getting the vibe right. So we can see, why are people currently drawn to you? Why are they currently attracted to you? So first I want to start off with the physical attributes that you have that draws people in. Just a reminder, a lot of you guys watch these videos, so not all of the physical attributes are going to apply to you personally because I need to draw enough for everybody, okay? Ancestors and spirit guides of the highest good, pile 1. Ancestors and spirit guides of the highest good, pile 1. What does pile 1 need to know? Why are people drawn currently to pile 1? What makes pile 1 attractive? What draws people in to pile 1? Okay. So, we have large eyes. So some of you guys have large eyes, and for others of you, when you get like very nervous or shocked, your eyes kind of get wide, like deer in headlights type of thing, and people really like that. Okay, more so like if you're someone where you're known for keeping your cool or not really getting caught off guard, people are attracted to when you have that startled look because it makes them feel like they're catching you in rare form. Okay, and for the rest of you guys, people just love your big eyes. Next, we have eclectic style. So I'm reading this in a couple different ways. Some of you guys actually have a really classic style, but you have a little extra oomph to it, right? Like you dress very classic, but you have very long nails, or you wear all black, but then you have like the pop of color in your lips or in your purse. So I'm getting it's like you guys have an eclectic style, but with moderation. Most of you guys aren't out here dressing in 20 different colors with green hair, pink lips, purple nails, you know, red pants, pink, whatever, you know. But I am getting it's like you guys have an eclectic style with moderation. Now, I'm also getting with this, some of you guys work in the beauty industry, or you work in a way, where you're not limited in regards to like your nails or your makeup, so you can experiment and not have to worry about, like, for example, dress code. Okay, and people really like the way you express yourself via your appearance. We have eyelashes. So some of you guys like to do like modification to your eyelashes, like wear fake lashes or get extensions, mascara, whatever. And some of you guys just have eyelashes that naturally complement your eye shape, and people really like your eyelashes. Okay, we have glowing skin. A lot of you guys have a beautiful glow to you, especially for those of you guys where you have your skincare routine down packed, face mask, serum, moisturizer, face oil, the whole 9. And for others of you, it's like you glow from within. Okay, like you have a beautiful aura, you have a beautiful personality, and that translates to like a certain glow almost that's hard for people to articulate. We have silver here. Shout out to my silver foxes. Shout out to my silver raven. I'm joking, kind of. So you guys look good in silver, whether that be silver. I'm seeing like Someone here likes to wear black eyeliner, but then they line it with silver, okay? But regardless, I'm getting you guys look good, whether it be silver clothes, silver hair, silver makeup, silver jewelry. Especially, you guys look really good as silver. People are drawn to you when you have some aspect of silver near, okay? Or on, I should say. Now we have nose shape. So your nose shape really complements your face. You know, everyone has free will, but someone here is like contemplating getting like rhinoplasty or something of that nature because they feel self-conscious about how people view your nose. But people really like your nose, and if you feel like you have an odd shaped nose specifically, people find it to be endearing, okay? It compliments you. It's very unique. Just because, you know, a million other people don't have the same nose shape doesn't mean there's anything wrong with it, okay? Now we have slender, and I'm getting for some of you this is extension of your nose, like you have a more slender nose. But for others of you, you know, you come off as someone who you're okay, how do I put this? Not everybody watching this reading is going to be the same size, but compared to the people who have the most immediate access to you, you are considered on the smaller side. Is everyone watching this a size 2 or 4 or 6, whatever? No. But I'm getting, compared to who is in your immediate region, you guys are considered on the smaller end of the spectrum, and people like that, okay? Now, if you are someone who is more model-esque in size, you do have some form of skinny privilege, and people are drawn to that, okay? Now, we have soft features. So there's some aspect of your features that are soft, and for others of you, you just make people feel safe with your appearance. Especially if you're a man, I'm getting it's almost like you're a teddy bear. People want to hold you. Oops. So we have freckles. If you have freckles, moles, ancestor kisses, if you know, you know. People find that to be very attractive as well. And then we have mole or beauty mark, okay? Period. I can't remember if I already said birthmark, but birthmark too. So if you have a beard, people find that to be very attractive. People like your beard, especially if your beard is very like well groomed, well moisturized. We have waist beads and body jewelry. So if you have some body jewelry that you like to wear, or if you have like piercings on your body, not so much your face that some people have seen, just know they find it to be very attractive, okay? We have ponytail and bun. So something about you having a ponytail or bun really drives people crazy. Some folks want to pull it. You guys have a nice chest area. It complements your body shape. Man or woman, it does not matter, and people are attracted to that. Okay, so for those of y'all where you got a little bit of a pooch, you got a little something to grab on your lower tummy, okay? I always want to say tummy. People really like that, so it is what it is, you know, whether or not you like it, other people do. And then the last thing we have is designer. Now this could be designer fragrances, this could be designer brands, but you come off as someone who's wearing designer, even if your ish is knockoff, and people are really attracted to that, okay? So now I'm going to pull some cards, if I can decide on a deck. And we're going to see if there are any clarifying messages, ancestors and spirit guides for the highest good of my lovely souls who chose pile 1. Ooh. Any clarifying messages about what attracts people to my beautiful souls who chose pile 1. Ancestors, talk to me, I talk back. What draws people to pile 1? What attracts people to my gorgeous souls who chose pile 1? Okay, so this is funny. Over the table, or under the table, I should say. The card that flipped off the table and onto the ground. So we have the 5 of Wands here. What attracts people to you is the fact that you are not a pushover. Now, sometimes based off your appearance, people mistake you as being a pushover. But once they actually interact with you, it's like you're quite a force to be reckoned with. And it's not like you're going around bullying people, but you don't allow yourself to be bullied. And this really attracts people because it's like your physical appearance, the way you carry yourself, the way you prefer to be, does not give any indicators that you're someone who's quite the force to be reckoned with when you're upset or when you feel like someone's trying to bully you. So when people get a taste of that other side, they're actually very drawn to it. Now, this is really specific, Six of Cups, to people in your past, okay, or from your past. But the people from your past are really attracted to how you've grown up, okay? You know, not everybody from your past is bent on you, whether this be estranged lovers, friends, family members. I'm seeing that there are people who used to have connections to you, and they are drawn to you or attracted to you because of what you have accomplished, okay? Some of them feel drawn back to you, like they want to reconnect, they want to be your friend again, or, you know, they want to reestablish that familial bond, right? Because they see you're doing good things for yourself. And for those of you where this is more love or romance oriented, people from your past that were connected to you in that way, they're attracted to you even more, because it's like they expected you to fail, or they expected you to not be doing as well as you are after you guys went your own way. And now that they've been keeping tabs, or, you know, they've done something to kind of get a glimpse into what's going on with you now, they see you're doing bigger and better things for yourself, and it's like, you know, I'm kind of starting to like them again. We have the Queen of Pentacles. You guys have this perfect blend, at least this is how people perceive you, okay? But you have this perfect blend of self-sufficiency, but yet having this nurturing energy. You know, you can step up and get things done while still maintaining this nurturing, kind, safe type of vibe to you. And that's a very hard thing to master, and yet you guys have seemed to master it very well. You guys who have pets, you have plants, people are drawn to the way that you nurture your pets and plants. This is also giving, again, like pampering yourself, doing spa days, or, you know, getting facials, or doing them at home, you know, pampering your nails, your skin, whatever it is. People see you as someone who's super good at nurturing living things, including yourself, and they love the way that you take care of yourself. You guys always smell good. You always look well groomed, even on like your casual days and when you're not trying. The way you present yourself is just very put together, and people really appreciate that about you. Some people want to emulate it, and some people just want you in their lives because of it, okay? We have the Knight of Pentacles. You guys definitely come off as patient. You know, you guys are actually more patient than what you give yourselves credit for. And I think it's because you guys are really good at concealing or covering the internal, for some of you, straight up chaos. For others of you, it's uncertainty that you experience when, you know, going through certain changes or conflict, or when making certain decisions. And so from the outside looking in, you come off as very patient, but you don't give yourself that same credit, because it's like you're aware of all the internal, you know, feelings and thoughts and just craziness that you go through in certain scenarios, okay? So some of you guys would be like, what? I'm really not that patient. However, you guys do such a good job at concealing what goes on internally in certain situations that people really perceive you as, you know, just not being easy to get to a point where you're having a breakdown or getting mad or feeling too overwhelmed or overstimulated, okay? We have the Ace of Pentacles. People view you as someone who can make something out of nothing. They view you as very resourceful is the word that I'm looking for, and that is something that really draws people into you. If you're someone where you know how to like hunt, or you know how to make certain recipes from scratch, or you know how to fish, camp, start a fire without a match or a lighter, those type of things really attracts people. Like, you have a certain level of resourcefulness. You know, you're able to survive certain situations because of this resourcefulness, whether it be financially or quite literal survival, you know, heat, shelter, whatever, food, right? Nourishment. We have the Three of Cups. Overall, you have a really good aura to you. You really are a pleasure. You really are a joy to be around. As long as you feel safe, You are someone where you bring a lot of happiness, joy. I'm hearing with this Three of Cups, you have a beautiful smile. You contribute just a lot of positivity to situations, again, with emphasis as long as you feel safe. And people really appreciate that. You know, they feel like they are safe around you. They feel like they can have fun around you. They feel like you uplift the energy. You're not someone who brings things down, okay? And we have the Chariot here. So, you know, I'm not even reading this based off the card, but look at this appearance, right? In correlation to the universe or type of reality that this tarot deck is trying to depict, she is like the woman who wears the designer. She is the one who has like the expensive pets, the nice house, the nice clothes, the designer, you know, whatever. She's stunting, okay? In this world, she's got the Chanel, the YSL, the Birkin, okay? And so I'm getting that energy of, even if you don't quite literally splurge on those brands, the way you dress yourself up, people just assume you're wearing some type of designer, even if they can't recognize it, okay? So I'm gonna stop here. I feel like a sneeze coming, y'all. Like, share, comment, subscribe. Let me know how you feel about this reading. If you like to book rituals, longer readings, all that greatness, the link for that will be down below. Otherwise, I'm sending you love, wishing you the best, and I hope you have a phenomenal rest of your day. Greetings! Welcome, pile 2. Those of you guys who chose strawberry pound cake. I'm gonna go ahead and get this vibe right, and then we're gonna see, why are people currently drawn to you? Why are people currently attracted to you? So first I'm going to start off with these little slips here to get into what about your physical appearance it draws or attracts people. Of course, not all of them are going to apply, but I want to make sure that I'm pulling, you know, enough for everybody who's watching, okay? All right, so let's get into this. Ancestors and spirit guides of the highest good of pile 2. Ancestors and spirit guides of the highest good of pile 2. What draws people, what attracts people to pile 2? What draws and attracts people to pile 2? Okay. Let's get into this. So, we have green eyes. Now, I'm getting a couple different things. For those of you guys where you wear green eye shadow or you wear like green eyeliner, people really like that color, especially if you have like green or hazel eyes. And for others of you, if you quite literally have green eyes or you wear green contacts, people really like the way it complements you. And I'm hearing specifically like a lot of you guys have warm or golden undertones, so it really fits, okay? So now we have husky and we have powerful. Shout out to those of you guys where you're lifting weights. Shout out to my track stars, okay? Shout out to those of you guys with muscular legs, muscular bodies. You know, people really like that. And even for those of you guys where you're not lifting weights, you have like naturally a strong body. I forget the name for it, but some people are just born more muscular. Some people have just naturally an easier time building muscle. And I'm getting for those of you guys where you don't work out, you have body types like that. So people perceive you to be very strong, very built. And when I say muscular, don't think I'm like saying like OG Arnold Schwarzenegger type. You know, muscular, if you know, you know, but you come off as very fit, you know. There's like the fit where it looks like someone does yoga. There's the fit where it looks like someone does mostly cardio. And then there's a fit where it looks like someone does a lot of strength training, whether it's like, you know, HIIT or whether it's like lifting, does not matter. And you guys kind of give off the energy of doing some type of strength training. Even if you don't, it appears as if you do. People are drawn to that, okay? With that being said, we have hourglass, we have Coke bottle, and typically, you know, when I get this card, even if you're not, you know, an hourglass by technical definition, it's like 10-inch difference between waist, hips, whatever. I'm getting you guys have a very well proportioned upper and lower body. This applies to the men who are watching too, okay? So for those of you guys who are watching, I'm getting people appreciate how well proportioned you are, even if you technically don't have like the hourglass shape. We also have pear shape, okay? Uh-oh, some just fell over, okay. So again, this is giving, for some of you, you just have like a more plump more built lower body, and people like that. And for others of you, there's something about your legs or your lower half that's really strong or that looks really powerful, and people like that, okay? Now we have cosplay. For those of you guys where you like to cosplay anime, or you like to dress up, you know, as stuff like Avatar The Last Airbender, or the other Avatar where the people are blue, or you know, you like to dress up as like cartoons, movies, that type of thing, even if it's not necessarily anime, people like the way you look in your outfits, okay? Now we have there's a lot of emphasis on your lower half, so this was like the more well this was like the least offensive way I could put it, okay? Posterior, like posterior chain. So people really like your rump or your legs or your hips. And again, for most of you, it's because it's either very well proportioned or it looks strong, okay? Now we have glowing skin. You look like you're very moisturized, okay? For those of you guys where you naturally have darker skin, people like the way the sun radiates off your skin. For those of you guys where you like to tan, whether it's in the sun or whether you like to pay for tans, people feel like it adds a little bit of an additional glow to your skin, okay? You know, shout out, I'm hearing hyaluronic acid. So someone has recently added hyaluronic acid to their skincare routine, and people are noticing a difference in regards to how much you glow, okay? Now we got designer here. So this one actually came out in the last pile as well. You guys look like you're someone where you wear a lot of designer even if you don't, and people really like that, okay? It gives off you're expensive, okay? Now we got pooch. This one also came out in the last pile as well. For those of you guys where you got a little bit of a pooch, people like that, you know, a little bit of something to grab in your lower stomach, people like that, okay? Now we have smell good. One thing that people really love about you that attracts people is you always smell good. Whatever products you use in your hair as well drives some people crazy in a good way. Like, they like the way your hair products smell. But whether it's, you know, just you being very hygienic, or whether you wear like certain fragrances, I'm hearing Coco Mademoiselle. Someone here's signature scent is Coco Mademoiselle. People love it, okay? But regardless of what your signature, I'm hearing Chance too. But regardless of what your signature scent is, people love the way you smell, okay? They assume you're very hygienic. And you know, what is that saying? Smelling good is a form of good manners. So, hey. We have soft skin, okay? So we have soft skin, glowing skin, you know, you smell good. You guys come off as someone where your self-care routine is on fleek. Your skincare routine is on fleek, and people are really attracted to that, okay? On a subconscious level, I'm getting that it's especially for people who are looking at you as a potential partner, it gives them the impression that you have superior health or genes on a subconscious level, more specifically like the glowing and soft skin, okay? Now we have hazel eyes. So for those of you guys where you wear like hazel gold type tones for eyeshadow, people find that to really complement your eye color. And for those of you guys where you just naturally have hazel eyes, people really find that to be, is that upside down? Whether you have it naturally or whether it's contacts, people find that to be very attractive. They feel like it complements your skin tone and your undertones, okay? Now, for those of you guys where you have a uniform for work, it doesn't matter what it is you do. For those of you guys where you have like a specific work uniform, people find you very attractive in whatever your work uniform is, okay? Now, we have soft features. So you guys have very soft features that people are drawn to. For a lot of you, I'm getting like you have soft hands, and people like to like hold your hands or, you know, shake your hands because of how soft they are, okay? Lordy Jesus. Oh, stocky. Yeah, my writing is garbage, okay? So again, stocky, built, stacked. You guys have like a very strong appearance, okay? So we have colorful or highlighted hair. For those of you guys where you have colorful hair or you have highlights in your hair, people really like the way that looks on you. Oh my God. Oh, feminine. So for those of you guys where you have more of a traditional feminine appearance, people really like that on you as well. We have dark hair, so people really like the way dark hair looks on you. Even if you don't normally have dark hair, people really like that, okay? Good hygiene. What did I say? Confirmation come through. People really like your chest area. Man or woman, does not matter. Final one, we have slender, okay? Most of you guys, you know, you just come off as in shape. It is what it is. Even if you don't work out, even if you were like, but I eat 10 chocolate bars a day, people perceive you as someone who's very in shape. So now I'm going to see if tarot has any additional messages in regards to why are people drawn to you. Ancestors and spirit guides of the highest good of my lovely souls who chose pile 2. Talk to me, I talk back. Why are people drawn to pile 2? Why are people attracted to pile 2? So specifically from a romantic sense, people are drawn to you because they feel like there's a lot of competition. They feel like you're someone with a lot of options. And let's be real, you know, someone with high self-esteem is naturally gonna take it as I'll say most people with healthy self-esteem are going to find some type of flattery if someone who has a lot of options chooses them. And for the people who like a chase, or they like competition, or they're competitive, they're also attracted to the fact that you have a lot of options. Now, from a friend perspective, there are people who are, I wouldn't even say just the social climbers, but people who like more popular individuals or well-known individuals are drawn to you because they feel like you are able to connect with a lot of people, or you're connected with a lot of people from different cultures, backgrounds, economic statuses, etc., etc. They feel like you're a good person to get to know. They feel like you're well connected with the Seven of Cups, with this Nine of Wands, this fortitude. And what's interesting is this card for me also speaks on not just, you know, mental resilience, but physical resilience. So again, you guys come off as someone who's disciplined, who's resilient, and someone who's strong mentally and physically. You're not someone who's easy to break mentally or physically, and people are really drawn to that. Some of you guys who are drawn to this pile, are military, whether you're current active duty or veterans. Thank you for your service. And people are drawn to like the level of discipline that's been instilled in you due to your current or previous service in the military, okay? We have Nine of Cups. People are drawn to you, they're attracted to you because they feel like you're someone where you're able to be happy on your own. You're not someone where you rely on others to enjoy yourself. A lot of you guys in this pile, you guys also know how to go out alone. You treat yourself to dates, you'll party alone. You're not afraid to just do things by yourself. I'm literally hearing I could do bad out by myself. And people are drawn to that level of self-sufficiency. We have fortitude, okay? Nine of Wands, Nine of Cups. There's a lot of, you know, you come off as self-assured, happy with yourself, happy with your life, you know, determined, and people really appreciate that about you. I'm also hearing for those of you guys where you're good cooks, people are drawn to that as well. Ten of Cups. People feel like you would make an excellent mother or father to children, for those of you guys where you have not conceived yet. And that's part of what draws serious romantic partners towards you, people who are ready for families. And for those of you guys where you're already a parent, or you see yourself as like a pet mother or father, people are really drawn to how you treat your children or your family or your pets, because they feel like it's a representative of how nurturing you are. And they appreciate that, okay? Other parents are drawn to you because they feel like based off of how you treat your kids, they would be good kids to bring around their kids, like for play dates and friendships, things of that nature. Yeah, the Empress. Again, either people feel like you are an amazing parent already, or you would make an amazing parent and you would be great to procreate with as a result. And so people who are ready for families or wanting to build on their existing family, that's something that really draws them to you. And again, you know, people who already have kids, they are drawn to you, those of you who do have kids, because the way that you parent, they feel like would make your children good candidates to hang out with their kids, like for play dates and friendships, things of that nature. Three of Pentacles, okay? Why are people drawn to you? More specifically in your workplace, you know, I'm getting, some of them struggle to admit it, but you're someone with a lot of great ideas. You are a team player. Even when you're irritated, you know how to put your own feelings aside for the team. You're very intelligent, you're very resilient, and you are necessary to the success of your department, or, you know, your workplace or your business, whatever it is. And even though people who work with you, team up with you, collaborate with you may struggle to say this out of their own mouths, this is something that they really find admirable about you, and this is something that really draws them to you, okay? So that's what I have for you, pile 2. Very interesting reading. Like, share, comment, subscribe. Y'all know where to go down below if you like to book readings, rituals, all that greatness. Otherwise, I'm sending you much love, and I hope you have a phenomenal rest of your day.